Okay, everybody, I just filmed another video about following your dreams at the age of 19, so I'm gonna leave a link and I want you to click it. Okay, click the link. There is going to be a link that's going to appear, and I want you to click that link, not any ad link or anything like that. I want you to click the link to my other video so you can go watch it, so you can be inspired and then follow your dreams. So click it. Alright, now that you've clicked the link and you might have come back, or maybe you said I'll do it later, I'm going to take you into this new video. Basically, I'm going to show you guys how to do headshots. It's so simple, and mainly this might be geared towards other YouTubers, just because I know for a fact other YouTubers have cameras, especially these, you know, EOS type cameras and Canons and all these big huge clunky ones, the DSLRs. I thought this might be a relevant video. Like I've mentioned before, I kind of make money off of doing graphic design work for people. Well, I thought of another way to make some money, and that is headshots. As a filmmaker, I actually deal with a lot of upcoming actors or people who want to be actors, and one thing they do not have is a headshot. Me, if you want to be in one of my films, I don't really care about your headshot. I don't even ask, because mainly since I'm just starting out, if I see you right in front of my face. I would feel really weirded out if I went, hey, I'm looking at you right now, but can you hand me a headshot? I'm no George Lucas right now, so I'm not going to ask you for a headshot. But after we're done with the do and we're done with my film and whatnot like that, if you would love a headshot, I have no problem giving it to you, because if you're really serious about this acting thing, you're going to need one. Not everybody's going to be as nice as me and say, hey, I don't need a headshot. So the first thing I'm going to tell you about is the camera. You're going to need a DSLR. You can use your phone. There's ways to hack it and whatnot like that. But like I said, this is going to be geared more towards people who have the DSLRs. With that being said, let's get started. Everything okay. So one of the important things that I want to tell you about first off is ISO. What does that mean? Film speed. That's what ISO means. ISO is basically your camera's sensitivity to light. So right now I'm in an attic style type room and I have one window for natural lighting. If I go over to my bed and I try to take a picture of a teddy bear and my ISO setting is all the way to 200, my picture will then come out black, because I have no source of a lot of natural lighting. I only have one window. Now, if I actually go ahead and take my ISO setting and bring it all the way up to maybe 800 or above that, then when I take the picture of my subject inside this room, then you will be able to see them. Now, vice versa, if I go outside into broad daylight and my ISO is set all the way up high, then my camera will start snatching in way too much light and wash my subject out, because my ISO is too high. Therefore, I will need to bring it back down to 200 to 400. That way my camera's like, oh, okay, we're good. We don't need that much light. I don't need to do any extra work. We can just take the picture for what it is. Like right now my ISO is at 6,400, and honestly it's that way because I just had my ISO all the way up for doing photography, and then my camera automatically brought it down to 6,400 for video purposes. And you see how much light my camera is taking in, that, you know, my face is kind of washed out, blah blah blah. I could set it back down so I can have more shadows in this video, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm not gonna do it. But with that being said, that is very important when going out and taking your photos. Second thing I want to let you know about is actors' clothing. A lot of new upcoming actors think, hey, if I go model for one of my friend's clothing lines, I can use that as a headshot. A headshot is totally different from a modeling photo. Therefore, i.e., you do not need earrings, crap tons of makeup, false eyelashes, shirts with all kinds of different prints, designs, or logos. And you also don't need full body shots. A headshot is a head shot, okay? It's not a full body shot. That's why it's called a headshot. You only need a picture of the face, okay? You're going to need to let them know, hey, do not come with any makeup on unless for a female it is bare minimum makeup. Like even what I'm wearing right now, my eyebrows are not actually this thick. And they're actually not this perfect. So for females, if you have to wear makeup, I would suggest no deep contours. As you see, I don't contour my face, but I never do. I have a little bit of highlighter underneath my eyes, but honestly, like I said, all of that is actually not even needed, because you, the photographer, when you take the photo, if you're dealing with your ISOs, your shadows, your lights, blah blah blah, it should already be hitting the face where it should be. Like you see, this is actually way too light, simply because I have a high ISO and I'm wearing highlighter. Okay? So with that being said, tell your females not a lot of makeup, not a lot of eyelashes, because your headshot is for the casting director to see what they can mold you into. They don't need to get a preconceived notion that, you know, you're already a hood person or you're already a flamboyant model or blah blah blah. They need to look at you as a human and then go, okay, maybe I can turn this lady into Jennifer Aniston. Maybe I can turn this man into Snoop Dogg. Maybe I can turn them into this. They don't need to look at you and then go, oh, well, he already has piercings all over his face, so I could never turn him into a nice young little boy or a nice young teenager. You don't want to give them a preconceived notion, and then, you know, the actor's headshot will get overlooked because they already have too much going on, and the casting director feels like they cannot mold them into the filmmaker's vision for the character. The last thing I want to tell you about is location. Location, mind you, I'm going to show you how much of your face should be in this headshot. Okay, ready? Your face should be about 95% of the daggone picture. So your location shouldn't really be seen. But mind you, this is horizontal. Headshots normally would be vertical. So just to let you know, oh, am I focusing? Just to let you know, your location should be as bare as possible, because seeing how close my face was, you could still see my glass in the back, you could still see my racks, some books, and my table. None of that, there should be nothing back there. It should just be me, my face, and I. So when it comes to location, make sure that you choose a very neutral area. You might want to go outside, do it on the side of the house. If your house is white, that's perfect. Sorry, somebody out here taking pictures of dang on houses. But anyways, location. For location, you should not have anything in the background. And if it is something in the background, it should be neutral, like in terms of life. So if you want to shoot outside, you should shoot next to a white building, white walls, you know, neutral colored walls. Nothing like pink though, no pastels or nothing like that. Nothing outrageous. You just want to find a nice clean area where you can take your photo. But it shouldn't be a weird area. It should be a professional, clean area. So greenery is okay. You know, shooting next to the wall of a house, maybe on, you know, the side of your house, that's okay. Maybe a garage for a little bit of neutral texture. Just make sure it's professional and not weird. Because mind you, if you do it right, the whole entire of the face should kind of block up, you know, everything in the background. And if you do want to take, you know, one of an actor sitting down or something like that. But honestly, all that other stuff is for a more professional thing. You just try to do this for some side money, okay, boo? Just trying to do it for some side money. So if they need a headshot, you're just taking a picture of the face with them not wearing anything, with your ISO set to the correct setting. That's all you're trying to do. All you're trying to do. Now, I helped. I thought maybe this would be a good video. Start some photographers off, start some YouTubers off. They got some DSLRs. Do what you gotta do though. Hopefully this video was in focus though. Ah man. I'm done. I finally finished. I done filmed this crap about like 18 times.